Oh, my. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Oh, we are excited to be here today. I want to thank you so much for being here and tuning in. We have got a PEEWEE battle about ready to take place between our Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks and the Simsbury organization. Our Seahawks are wearing our white sweaters with the beautiful Seahawk logo, blue shoulders, yellow trim, blue numbers, yellow trim, white socks with blue and yellow trim, and in between the pipes for the Seahawks is going to be none other than number 41 in your scorecard, ladies and gentlemen, Denis Carabello. He has been absolutely stellar all season long. And down at the other end, Simsbury wearing their road blue sweaters, looking like the University of Michigan. I really like the bright yellow. I'll tell you what, I hope that a hornet's nest does not somehow stumble upon here, because that would not be good for these young ladies and lads with the brightness of their yellow. Blue shorts, blue socks with yellow trim, and in between the pipes is going to be number 1, Kevin Tardif, getting the start for Simsbury. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to the Solu Broadcasting Network, and if you are tuning in, you can switch over to our YouTube page. Just go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting. It comes out brighter, louder, and clearer on our Solu page, and I don't, for the life of me, know why. Well, we're about ready to get underway. This is a PEEWEE battle, 15-minute stanzas, 5-on-5 hockey. Icing is enforced. Offsides is enforced. There is no delayed offsides. Don't ask me. Don't get mad at me. Write your letters to USA Hockey with the restraining order that I have. They won't allow me to write letters anymore. Delayed offsides, there is no such thing at this level. If you ice the puck while you are shorthanded, ladies and gentlemen, it will still be icing. Penalties are 90 seconds long. Should the affair end in a tie, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime, depending upon your perspective and point of view. It simply is a tie, and everybody is awarded 1 point. Great job by the DJ here. I'll tell you, when an organization doesn't have a DJ, the organization doesn't have an organization. That's just my 2 cents, and no, you cannot keep the change. About ready to get underway. Nicolo at left wing for the Seahawks against Colin Daly right there. Simsbury, Southeastern Connecticut. We're underway from the Rose Garden in Norwich. Here comes Simsbury right off the draw, letting the shot go deflected into the corner there by Caitlin Rossman. Rossman, side of the net now. Simsbury doing battle, trying to get it back out in front. Little bit of pushing and shoving there after the whistle. You don't mind that. It's not foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the bowling alley this morning on the way here. We all knew what we were getting in for. Didn't think we were headed to the old driving range. Didn't think we were headed to Arthur Ashe Stadium, did we? I love when the crowds don't get excited about pushing and shoving. Sometimes they do. And you got to tell them it's just not foreign to the product. Here come the Seahawks. Sadler through the neutral zone. Sadler sending it into the corner. Simsbury first on it there. Rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Coming out the other end. Good job by the Seahawks there on the forecheck, but Simsbury got it out to the blue line. Rossman doing battle there. Simsbury getting it out to center. That young lad's got his entire number tucked into his jersey. No idea who that is. Sending it up. Nice job there to keep it in by the Seahawks as they send it back out to center. Bouncing puck now. Seahawks giving chase on the backhand, losing it. That was Nicolo coming up to help out. Right up the gut. That's number 10. That's Sadler. Sadler lost the handle on it to McCabe. Nicholas McCabe sending it in. Rossman, side of her own net. Rossman with a minute and a half into the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Who's winning? The Bears. Bouncing puck in front. Nice job there by Rossman to get out of harm's way, but they're not out of the woods yet. Simsbury letting the shot go in front. The rebound. They jab at it. Cutting in. Big stop there by Carabello. He got the flipper and the glove on that one. Pounces on it right in the midst of doing the splits. And there'll be no further play. Big stop there by number 41, Denis Carabello. Ladies and gentlemen, this young lad is getting better and better each week. Every time he puts the pillows on his legs, he's a little bit better of a goaltender. He has been stellar. Gavin Gray leaning in to take the faceoff now, deep in his own zone. Faceoff won there by Simsbury, letting the shot go into the corner, giving chase is Duloc. Duloc turning on it, trying to get it out in front. Nice job there by the Seahawks to thwart that effort. Gray along the boards, trying to get it out. Does get it out to center, spinning, lost the handle on it there with Smith for a moment. Back the other way now. Carrying the puck in, that's Duloc. Duloc lost the handle, sending it down low, swiped out of harm's way. Didn't get out though, ref said it stayed in. So nice job there by Simsbury to keep the puck in at the blue line, keeping it on sides. The ref said play on. Got to agree with the ref. I think it was the right call. Who cares what I think, though? Behind the net now, trying to get it out. Hard around it goes. Tracy sending it all the way out to center. Great play there by Kelly Tracy. Here comes Gray now. Gray stealing the puck. Gray walking in all alone, letting the shot go, falling into the goaltender hard there. No goal as the netminder made the save. The puck stayed out of the net. The player did not. Gavin Gray, that's how you volley a shot, though. He got up. He's a little bit lumped up. He'll be fine. That kid's tough, ladies and gentlemen. A big stop by the netminder Tardif. He stood his ground. And he had big Gavin Gray barreling in on him at full speed there. Face-off coming outside the zone. That's a good call by the official because the face-off's because the net came off the protected moorings. That's what you like from the official. You just want him aware of the scenarios and just to be consistent and sure of his calls. And that's a good call right there. Most refs would drop it in the zone. That's the right call. What a rush by Gray. What a stop by Tardif. I'll bet anybody a dozen donuts. Gavin Gray does not miss a shift, and I'll make those donuts jellied, I'm so sure of myself. 12 and a half left to go here. In the affair, Seahawks get it out to center. Nice job there by the Seahawks as they send it out to center. Simsbury with a nice weak side pass. First on it there is Daly. Colin Daly carrying it in, but it matters not. The play was just a little bit offsides. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Just do a quick sound check. There we go. Just want to make sure that our sound is sounding sound. Sounds good. I want to thank you so much for tuning in on this Saturday morning. Our doubleheader here this morning, and we got 2 games tonight for the U18. Seahawks at 5 o'clock and at 6:40 respectively. That means in order. Chipping it in are the Seahawks now, trying to get to it first. Body sent flying there. Along the boards, the Seahawks and Simsbury doing battle. Seahawks come away with it, trying to get it in on the backhand. Bouncing puck there, Lightowski lost the handle on it. Simsbury sends it into the corner. Cleared and out to center it goes. Hops over the stick there, Gursky down the right wing. Here comes Daleen. Sending it in, Jackson Daleen. Along the boards now. Nice job by the Seahawks to get to it first. If they can get to it, they got a 2-on-1 developing over center ice. Sending the puck over, slipped right off the stick of Roberts. Good job by the Seahawks there. Roberts on the forecheck. Trying to keep it in his Gursky. Chipped out to center. Nice job on the back check there, Lightowski. Jackson Lightowski, number 29, ladies and gentlemen. The trooper out there. 11:19 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. Great chance for everybody at home to throw in $5 a man on the first goal. Nothing like gambling on youth hockey, ladies and gentlemen. You'd be very surprised, but you could do very well if you have a little bit of information. Vegas really doesn't know how to handicap these games just yet, and you got a guy like, I got out there, my buddy Ace Rothstein. Gets me some good advice, and about 9.5 times out of 10, it comes true. Just got to know, what questions to ask. Here's Simsbury now. Up the boards, trying to get it out to center. Nice job there by Sadler. He was waiting. Sadler sending it in. Mutarelli. Mary Cecilia Mutarelli getting it out to center. Sending it back in. Mutarelli with it. Back to center it goes. Sent back in there by Lily Nicolo. Nicolo sending it in. Bouncing puck. Nice job by Simsbury there to get to it first. That's Corrigan. Caroline Corrigan setting it up along the board. Sadler waiting again. Sadler seems to be anticipating where that puck is going to be headed. Looking like a chess player out there. 3, 4, 5 moves ahead at all times. Bobby Fischer style. Along the boards now, trying to keep it in, or I guess the Queen's Gambit. I haven't watched that. I should watch that. I like chess. Letting this shot go off the foot there. Nice job by that young lady. That was Mutarelli. Mutarelli in the corner. Mutarelli getting it out along the boards. Now here comes Simsbury, 3-on-1. A bouncing puck to contend with. In the feet there. I think the play was offsides. The ref agrees with the broadcaster as he pushes the garage door opener. And there's no further play. 10 minutes, 3 seconds remaining here in what has been an outstanding opening stanza here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody, please, share the link, share the link, share the link. Anybody anywhere in the world can tune in right now from our website or our YouTube page, as I recommend it. Just go to YouTube, type in Solu Broadcasting. The game will be right there live. And please subscribe to our channel. That is a great way to support us if you're enjoying the broadcasts. Another great way to support us, ladies and gentlemen, is to go to our Patreon page. Help us continue doing what we're doing. Just $5 a month. Subscribe to our Patreon subscription. It goes a very, very long way. Continues to allow us to bring these games at no cost. Along the boards now, trying to get it down low is Simsbury. Behind the net it goes. That's Sadler first on it there. Sadler for the Seahawks. Can't get it out. Kept in nicely by Chase. Letting the shot go. Save rebound. That went right through the crease there as Jacob Cloud was knocking on the door. Big stop there. You heard the noise off a Carabillo stick. Simsbury sending it right back in. Chasing it there is Zinkerman. Worthington Zinkerman behind his own net. Hard along the boards now. Seahawks trying to get out to center. They do a nice job there covering the blue line by the Seahawks. They send it all the way down. Simsbury first on it there. Rounding the net like Bobby Orr coming out the other end. Cleared but not out. Zinkerman bounces over a stick there. Had to contend with a bouncing puck. Here comes Simsbury now. Carrying it in is Guggen. Guggen letting the shot go. Saved by Carabillo. He'll cover up and there'll be no further play. 8:35 left to go here. In the opening stanza, Tyson Guggen. Gogian. I apologize. I think it's Guguen, maybe. Either way, he had a nice shot. Number 16 did, wearing Zygmunt Palfy's old number. You might say Pat LaFontaine. Sliding into the corner. And this week, ladies and gentlemen, the NHL drops the puck on the brand new season. Could not be more fired up than I am, as I am every October. Can't wait. Gotta think my New York Islanders, ladies and gentlemen, are Stanley Cup favorites this season. Think they're going to be seeing the Avalanche or perhaps the Knights, but we'll see if the Knights can hold it together. They're coming apart at the seams. And I don't like the Knights coaching staff or philosophy, but who cares what I think. Here's Daly now. Daly down the right wing. Nice job by Rossman coming over. Stick on stick, body on body. Good angle there by Caitlin Rossman as she spilled for her efforts. Right back up, though, as always. Had the privilege of coaching that young lady last year, and let me tell you, it was a privilege. Bouncing puck now, trying to get it out. Nice job keeping it in there. That was Colin Daly. What a nice job by Daly to keep that puck in at the blue line. Rossman sending it all the way down. Looks like it's going to go far enough for icing. Icing happen when the puck go down, bang. Before the other guy, my arm come go up. And how about the DJ playing that song? Well, I'm talking about rookie goalie Denny Lemieux, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you, there's a special connection here for the family members of the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Take it away, Miss Nightingale. No point in me talking over that song. Walking in now, letting the wrist shot go off the face-off. Rebound, they jab at it. Still loose. They're trying to jab at it there. That was McCabe who got the shot off from the blue line. Good face-off win by Simsbury. Sending it all the way down, Nathan Chase. Chase circling the wagons at his own blue line. Chase, smart play up the boards on the forehand. Hit the official. Official giving the stink eye to Chase. If I'm Chase, I might not want to bump in anybody for another shift or two. Ref's not going to forget that you sent that one off his intercostal space. Sent back in by the Seahawks. Nice job to send it all the way down low by big number 34. Along the boards it goes now. Malone pinching in. Here comes Rossman to help out. Along the boards now. Sent back out. Back the other way now. Here comes Simsbury. Duloc. Duloc down the right wing. Duloc lost the handle on it, and there'll be no further play. That is Kelliger, number 34 in your roster. Of course, I remember this tune from Hotel Transylvania 2. One of the only sequels in history of sequels to be better, especially in animation sequels, better than its original. And its original was excellent. But Hotel Transylvania 2, when they go back to the camp that he went to when he was a kid, and he sees how they're training all the new vampires. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant by Adam Sandler and company. Face-off one now by the Seahawks. Gursky getting the shot in on the netmine. A little bit of trouble with it there. Hot potato. As the puck came loose for a moment there, Tardif with the wherewithal to pounce on it. Kevin Tardif, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, he'll tell the broadcaster, calm down, Mr. Broadcaster. I had it all the way. You do your job and let me do mine. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, that's what he's thinking. I'm a goaltender. I speak goaltender. Or at least I was. Well, once you're a goaltender, you're always a goaltender. Face-off won by the Seahawks. Now letting the quick shot go. They score! Brendan Sadler, ladies and gentlemen, right off the face-off. Turned and wheeled, let the shot go. A hard, low wrist shot, just about a foot off the ice. Very difficult for the netminder to stop, but he couldn't. Oh, my goodness. Just like that, the Seahawks are on the board with 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the opening stanza. Well, if you had Sadler in on the pool, you just won $5 a man. You're buying the first round during the intermission. It's a double-edged sword, ladies and gentlemen, as is life itself. And here comes Simsbury now. Duloc, right off the draw, walking in, pulling the trigger, hits Rossman, rolling in on Carabello, still loose. Pipes out the other side. Oh, my, Simsbury came that close to tying the affair right off the face-off. Rossman first on it there. Caitlin Rossman trying to get the puck out. Can't do so. Sent back in by Deline. Deline, number 14, wearing Steve Grogan's old number. Banks trying to get it out along the boards. Kept in. Nice job by Simsbury getting it down low. Under 6 minutes to go in the opening stanza. Seahawks lead it 1-0 to go by Sadler just moments ago. Banks. Nice job of the Seahawks to get it out. Now it's a foot race. First one on it there is Chase. Chase at his own blue line. Chase on the forehand. Chase does a nice job of going back to his forehand and getting it out of his zone. He's done it 3 times now. All very successfully, all very hard. That's the way to do it. You want your defenseman moving the puck hard and fast up the boards, just like that. If it gets out, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. As long as it's not in the middle, not a giveaway. Reese now doing battle. They're mucking, they're doing their homework in the corner. Lots of homework. Out to the blue line it goes. Here's a chance now for Simsbury. Turning, can't pull the trigger. Good job. Nicolo coming over to help out. Kept in. Deflected in front. They score! Jacob Cloud, ladies and gentlemen, with a perfect deflection in front. The shot by Chase. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you, I do not think that was by accident. A perfectly executed play there by Simsbury. The young lad jumping up and down on the bench, and deservedly so. Why not with a deflection like that? How about that execution? How about that hand-eye coordination? And how about those results for Simsbury? Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. They answer the bell, and it's 1-1. What a beautiful play in front. Beautiful deflection. Nothing Carabello could do about that. Here comes Simsbury now looking for more. Stepping to the outside at the dot. Pulling the trigger. See by Carabello. Look behind him for a moment. Behind the net it goes now. It's on the mesh. Trying to knock it off his Zinkerman. Can't do so. The whistle blows. We'll see if the faceoff's going to be deep in the Seahawks zone or is it going to come outside the zone. I thought Simsbury may have put it on the mesh. We'll see if the official agrees with the broadcaster. No, he does not. Well, we call that Tuesday around here. That's all right. The officials have been fantastic. Well, the official has been fantastic today. He called the last game. I like the way he calls a game. He's a good official. And he's not afraid to accept a couple of cheeseburgers from the broadcaster to make sure that things go the Seahawks' way. As my grandfather always taught me, there's 3 people in life you take care of. You take care of the bartender, you take care of the official, and you take care of the lunch lady. Everything else will be a lot easier in life if those 3 people you interact with like you and are happy with you. And I'll tell you what, he's not wrong. 4 minutes, 35 seconds remaining here in the opening stanza. 1-1 is your score. Simsbury and Southeastern Connecticut locked in a battle here. A PEEWEE battle. U12s, everybody in about 6th or 5th or 7th grade, I guess. Back to the blue line, basically your prime of your life. Letting the shot go, that just missed. Oh, my, Chase got a lot on that one. I'll tell you what, I like what I'm seeing from number 8 back there in the blue and yellow. My kind of defenseman. Sending it in now, Kegler giving chase. Into the corner it goes now. Simsbury first on it, overskated the puck. This could be trouble. Seahawks pouncing on the opportunity. Here's Kegler now. Kegler's got Zinkerman helping out. Along the boards, chipped out to center. Good job by Simsbury to weather that storm. Rolling puck for Cloud. Cloud who had that beautiful deflection before. Carrying the puck in. I think I heard the whistle. Yes, I did. Offsides is the call. I don't know if you call it a whistle if it's a device that you're blowing. No, a device that you're pushing a button rather than blowing into. Whistle, would indicate that you're whistling, which is a verb, last I believe. I guess that would be called a push because you got to push it. You're pushing. But who the heck wants to call it a push? Or the push sounds. That sounds terrible. Handheld whistle, I guess? Well, let's just hope that we get the air whistles back sooner than later. And you won't have to listen to me pontificate and brutalize a language that's about, 5, 6, 700,000 years old. I don't know. But I digress. Rossman at the red line, stepping up as she always does. Carrying the puck into Simsbury, putting the brakes on there like Maverick, hoping Jester would go right by, right through the goal mouth. Deline first on it. Deline sending it back in on Carabello, a seeing eye Canuckler. Carabello had to close the wickets. Deflected in front again. A dazzling deflection by Cloud again. I'll tell you what, this young lad Cloud, really outstanding hand-eye coordination. You cannot let that young lad stand in front of the net. He can deflect that puck on net from almost anywhere. He's got a goal doing it, and he had a couple of deflections on that shift. I'll tell you, cannot let number 3 stand in front of your goaltender. You got to tie him up or at least hold his stick. He is too good. Tape-to-tape pass there. Chase with the puck. Chase walking in. Chase letting the shot go. That's deflected in front. Carabello with a stay still loose. They jam at it still. Denny Carabello getting the waffle down. And there'll be no further play. Couple of big stops there by the netminder. 41 in your scorecard. Oh, my goodness. Number 1 in many of the Seahawk Heart fans, Denny Carabello. Under 3 minutes to go here. In the opening stanza, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network face off deep in the Seahawks zone. Dangerously there in front of the goaltender, trying to swipe it out of harm's way. Swiping out of Carabello, making another save with a waffle. Hard around it goes. Banks over there. Nice job there by Banks to win the battle. Good job to keep it in by McCabe. McCabe sends it down low. Rossman over there. Rossman laying the lumber into him, taking the real estate away there from Guggen. Behind the net now. Hard around it goes. Banks covering his point man. Nice job to keep it in, but a good job by Banks in position. In front now, Carabello pouncing on it like a puma. Then there'll be no further play. Oh, Simsbury certainly starting to tilt the ice a little bit here. And the weaning measures here of the opening stanza. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone to the right of the netminder. Carabello is waffle side. He catches conventionally, from my perspective. Haven't seen Gavin Gray come back yet since he crashed into the net. Hope he's all right. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Simsbury, letting the shot go. That just missed in front there. Simsbury again looking for the deflection. Kept in at the blue line. Mutarelli getting it down low. Nice job by the Seahawks to get it out of harm's way there. Mutarelli stepping up. Keeping it in again at the blue line. This time is Dulac. Dulac swiping it in on the backhand, deflected on Carabello, closing the wickets at the last second. What a deflection there. That time it was with one hand by who else? Jacob the Deflection Cloud. We got to do a better job than a nickname than that, the Deflector. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob the Ultimate Deflector Cloud. Go to Can Jam, ladies and gentlemen. Go to Can Jam Classic and look up the Ultimate Deflector. This young lad has picked up the mantle where Owen Fitzmaurice left off. Bouncing puck now, trying to get it out. In front, Simsbury swiping at it on the backhand, doesn't get through. Nice job by the Seahawks. Bend but don't break. Bill Belichick and S defense as Gursky sends it hard along the boards. McCabe keeps it in, sliding it over to Chase. Chase straight away. Chase letting the wrist shot go. That just missed as Cloud went to the deflection. Oh my goodness, Chase and the ultimate deflector, Jacob Cloud, going to work once again. You gotta like the chemistry there between number 8 and number 3. Jesse Pinkman and Walter White-esque chemistry on display there, and you gotta like the persistence and the dedication to position by the Seahawks in their own zone. You don't just see 5 white jerseys chasing the puck around. Good opportunity for Simsbury, but a great job by the Seahawks keeping him out of the zone. Face off now to the right of the Simsbury netminder. Tardif, his waffle side. The ice is certainly not as mucked up down at this end as it is in the Seahawk end, but guess what? It's 1-1. As the Seahawks send it behind the net. Lightowski in on the forecheck. Along the boards now. That's Kelger. Lost the handle on it. Nice job by the Seahawks at center ice not to let it go. Just a whistle. It's just offsides. We discussed that last game. Never like to see a young lady or lad standing at the blue line, standing perfectly still with the puck, waiting for a team to get back on sides. Just dump it in. It's just an offsides. No big deal. Better than losing the puck standing still while the other teams, everybody on the other team's headed towards your goaltender. Just simple math, ladies and gentlemen. As a society and as a hockey organization, I'm talking about USA Hockey, we've got to get over our offsides-ophobia. It's not right. Sending it in now, Lightowski with the puck. Lightowski knocking it down. Jackson Lightowski picking up the puck, rounding the net like Bobby Orr, coming out the other end, picking his head up just in time there. Almost ran into a brick wall. Lightowski following it up there, knocking it loose from Dulac. Into the corner now, Simsbury with under a minute to go. Gursky on the check there. Nice job there to protect the puck by Hunter. Alexander Hunter trying to get it back to the blue line. They do. Letting the shot go. Deflected in front there. Good job by the Seahawks not letting it through. Swiped out of harm's way and out to center it goes. Great job by the Seahawks there in their own zone, staying in position, not panicking. As Simsbury had the puck. Here comes Simsbury again, carrying it in. But it matters not. The play was all sides as Hunter was diving back across the blue line to get back on sides, but could not make it in time. An advantageous whistle there for the Seahawks. With just 18 seconds remaining here in the opening stanza. We're all knotted at one. Roberts with the puck here. Seahawks get it out of their own zone. That's a good job there by Lightowski, hounded from behind. Guggen there, getting a big chop at Lightowski. The ref saying play on. Good job by the official. Harnessing his inner Andy Van Helmen, rejecting his inner Darn Koharski. Doesn't need that extra donut. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 1. Simsbury 1. Southeastern Connecticut 1. We'll be right back with the start of the second and middle stanza. Don't you dare go anywhere. Right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman here today, Mr. Alex Graveland. We are live at the Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut. A PEEWEE battle taking place here. That opening stanza, that opening chapter was certainly an excellent one. 1-1 is your score as the organizations are going over a few last-minute instructions with their coaching staff. And the second period about ready to get underway. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody that the boys and girls can go back and watch any of these broadcasts from our archives with never, ever, ever a viewership fee here on the Solu. Very excited to announce a couple of our partnerships coming up for the upcoming high school season. The Hall Conard, I always say Conard. War Chiefs, the girls team. They're going to have all their home games on Solu. Newington, Northeasters or whatever they are. Used to be the Indians. The ECT Eagles. Fairfield Mustangs, ladies and gentlemen, just to name a few. Going to have a couple of more teams sign on, and then that's it. We're full. I think we're going to have Hall and Conard round out our what we'll be broadcasting from Thanksgiving on. Can't wait for high school hockey here on the Solu all the way through to Yale. Bouncing puck now, Simsbury picking up where they left off. They dominated territorial and shots on goal. But the score is 1-0, so if I'm a Seahawk fan or a Seahawk coach or a Seahawk family member, got to be pleased with the effort. Simsbury just continuing to do what they do. I wouldn't change anything if I was Simsbury. Sending it hard around. Chipping it out. Nice job to keep it in there at the blue line. Walking in his chase. Chase met there by Banks. Got a big chunk of it. What a nice play there by Braden Banks. He stopped Chase from walking right up the gut, and he stopped Chase from walking right up the gut because he was in position to stop Chase from walking right up the gut. That's good hockey right there. Simsbury with good puck movement, trying to get it down low on the backhand there. Rossman stealing the puck. Rossman to Banks. Banks, nice job to swipe it to the end boards there. Deflected in front. Hit a body on the way in. That was Chase who got it. Bouncing puck now, kept in there by McCabe. McCabe sending it behind the net. Sadler giving chase. Sadler the goal scorer for the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks as it comes down low. Banks there again. Banks swiping at it. Can it get out to center? Great job again there by Braden Banks. Covering the blue line and getting it out to center. That might not show up in your scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. Might not show up in your sabermetrics or your cybermetrics as Rossman lays the lumber into Cloud there. Saying I've had enough of you deflecting the puck in front of my goaltender very dangerously. Cloud saying, all right, I'll get your number. Here's a chance now. Carabillo pouncing on it there like a hungry hippo chasing after that last wayward marble. Nice job there by Denny, showing the flexibility, the wherewithal, the continuity, and a lot of other words that end in Y as he found the puck through traffic. And there'll be no further play. 13-14 left to go here in the second stanza. Face-off won by Simsbury, looking to pull the trigger from the slot, letting the shot go, waffled out of midair. That was Hunter who let the shot go. Big stop by Denny Carabillo once again. Carabillo, sharper and sharper and sharper each week in between the pipes, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the blue line, Duloc. Duloc lost it to Malone. Can't get it out. That went off the stick of Smith. Chipped out there, kept in at the blue line. Now it's chipped out to center. Down the right wing, coming over was Malone. Guggen sent it in. Here comes Smith now, lost the handle on it. I think that might be someone else wearing his jersey. That might be Tierney, and I apologize. Might be Owen Tierney. Got to see if I can get an update on that. Chipping it in there, there's Malone. Malone hounded from behind. Malone protecting the puck. Nice job there by Michael Malone to get to the forehand, but a good job by Simsbury to keep it in. Hunter sends it all the way around. First on it there's Rossman. Rossman trying to get the puck out. Kept in at the blue line there by Duloc, but it's sent out to center, and away they come now. Trudeau. Lucy Trudeau over the blue line. Carrying the puck in, but it matters not. The play was offsides. 12 minutes, 7 seconds remaining here in the second stanza. Up ahead of the play there, the left wing got a few strides in. But you know what? You don't mind that, I'll tell you. You can, the young lad or young ladies out there, they can learn offsides. Rather have a guy be offsides by 5 strides because he's going at full speed than 5 strides behind the play because he's not giving the effort. You can teach him what offsides is. You can't teach effort, ladies and gentlemen, contrary to popular belief. Player's going to give you what the player's going to give you. Oh, you can coach him up, though, that's for sure. I always found myself as a coach much more of a cheerleader than an instructor. Back to the blue line now. That was Gursky. Gursky kept it in. Great job by Gursky at the blue line. Walking in off the boards, trying to pull the trigger. Lightowski. Oh, my, ran into a brick wall there. Lightowski went right at McCabe. McCabe did not allow him to pull the trigger. Now Lightowski returns the favor as he swipes the puck away from him in the corner. Gotta like the effort there by old number 29. Sending it all the way down. We'll see if it gets across the goal line for icing. It does crawl across. Icing is the call there by the official. 11.5 remaining here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. Great job by the DJ. A little bit of Dave Matthews Band. Bringing me back to the old Bordy Barn days in the late 90s. The greatest place on the planet, still to this day. Face off to the right of the netminder is Waffle side deep into Simsbury zone. Big defensive zone face off for Simsbury. Big offensive zone face off for the Seahawks as they got it back to the point. Let the shot go, didn't get all the way through though. Knocked down by Simsbury. Simsbury sending it hard along the boards. We'll see if this one's going to make it for icing. I don't think so. I think it's going to be in on the netminder. Carabillo off of his waffle there. Covers up and there'll be no further play. Good job there by Carabillo. No need to risk anything there. Just cover it up. Live to fight another day. The greatest drummer to ever walk the planet, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, Mr. John Bottom. Trying to get the puck out. Cleared, but not out. Kept in at the blue line nicely. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. That was Mutarelli who kept it in. She's done a good job keeping that puck in at the blue line all day today. Simsbury trying to get it in front. Now they do. Here's a chance. Rossman coming over and saying, no, 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 not today. Doing her best Dikembe Mutombo right there. What a great play by Caitlin Rossman. Out to the blue line. Diving effort there by Duloc to keep it in. Gotta like that play by that young lad right there as they send it back out to center. Duloc now under a lot of duress. Lightowski hounding him there. Gotta like the effort there by Lightowski. Roberts with the puck. Roberts can't navigate the waters there. Back the other way. Here comes Simsbury. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Rossman coming over once again doing her best to Kembe Mutombo. Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks with a head of steam. Through the neutral zone. Lightowski. Lightowski fights through the check. Walking in. Lets the shot go. Save and rebound. He jams at it. Lightowski goes head first into the goal post, but the puck remained right there on the goal line. Big stop on him. A rebound. Lightowski trying to get to it. Body sent flying there. Mutarelli sliding into the crease. Rossman, great job to keep it into the blue line. Caitlin Rossman having, I think, her best game of her career here today. What a nice stop there by the netminder Tardif. Witowski threw everything, including the kitchen sink at the netminder that time. Chipped ahead now, hounded from behind there by Rossman. Ref says play on. Good job by the official letting the boys and girls play. That is a good call by the official right there, a good non-call, I guess we could say. Chipping it out to center there, Kelger. Lost the handle on it. Simsbury trying to get it back in. Kelger chipping it ahead now. Sadler applying pressure. Nice job there by the Simsbury defenseman under duress. Not turning over the puck at his own blue line. Sadler was coming down hard right on him. Carrying the puck in, that's McCabe now. McCabe who made that play. McCabe carrying the puck in, but it matters not. The play was offsides. 9 minutes left to go here in the second chapter of this 3-chapter story unfolding right before your very eyes and ears. And please, ladies and gentlemen, share the link, share the link, share the link. You can share solubroadcasting.org, or you could share our YouTube page, and anyone can tune in live, or the boys and girls can go back into our archives. Never, ever, ever a viewership fee because of your generosity, your love, your support, and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. This game is brought to you by them. We started this a year ago because of COVID, and they said, no, we're doing this hopefully every season because it's a privilege to be here. So tracking it down there is Chase. Chase on it there, but it crossed over the goal line. So icing has occurred. Chase was ready to go end to end right there. He's like, come on, Mr. Official. I had my momentum going. I was just coming around the net like Bobby Orr. I looked up. I saw a lot of real estate. And you blew it dead, Mr. Official. Took away my shot. He's like, well, kid, it was icing. And the ref is right. Face-off deep in the Seahawks zone now. Face-off won by Simsbury out to the blue line. Chase couldn't get to it there. Backpedaling at his own red line now. Sending it in. Banks. Nice job there by Braden Banks. Banks had a good game. Could really see him anticipating where the puck is going. Everything else will come along. Gotta like the effort and gotta like the positioning. Gotta like the anticipation. Zinkerman with it now. Zinkerman went to leave it for his defenseman there. Simsbury sending it into the corner. A chase ensues there. Nathan Chase first on it. No pun intended, I swear. Into the corner it goes now. Swiped out of harm's way by the Seahawks, and they send it all the way through the neutral zone. 8 minutes remaining here in the second stanza. 1-1 is the score. If you got the under at home, ladies and gentlemen, you're feeling pretty good about things. You got the over. Of course, you're very nervous right now. Sadler with the puck. Sadler along the boards. Nicolo leaving it for Sadler. Simsbury picking up the puck, turning, trying to pull the trigger. Can't do so. Nicolo coming away with it. Lily Nicolo to the outside. Trying to get it back to Banks there. Good job by Simsbury. Sadler first on it there. He lost the handle on it. Now it's sent in. Picked up there by Mutarelli. Mutarelli right off of the bench there was Malone. Great there. Substitution there by the coaching staff of the Seahawks as Malone, fresh legs, hops in. Now we see him going to work behind the net in Gretzky's office, putting the brakes on the backhand wrap around Malone. That just failed to clear as Tardif blocked it with his face. Now he tries to go the other way, and that one's denied by Dulac. Bouncing puck in on the netminder. Tardif kept it aside there with the waffle. What a nice rush there by Malone behind the net. A little bit of misdirection. And then he went for the other side. Good pressure here by the Seahawks. Sending it down low. McCabe first on it there. Number 11 wearing Darius Kasparaitis' old number. Out to center it goes Gursky. Gursky sending it behind. Mutarelli there. Mutarelli on the forehand. Zinkerman read that like a fine piece of literature. Now they send it out. Back out to center it goes. Gursky sending it back in. That's a smart play right there by Evangeline Gursky. No point dilly-dallying with it at the blue line. Your players aren't out yet. Just send it in, just a whistle. Get a line change, fresh legs. Good to see that young lady with good hockey IQ right there. That pleases the broadcaster. Face-off just outside the Simsbury zone. Malone leaning in to take it with Trudeau. I believe that's Tierney on the other wing. Chipping it out to center now. Simsbury first on it over the blue line at the dot. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Hits Rossman on the side. Bouncing puck. Carabillo swipes at it. Still loose. They jam at it. Rebound. The net is yawning. They score. Simsbury got the bouncing puck in front. The young lad buried the biscuit there. He's got his entire jersey tucked in. The ref has, thank you, Mr. Official. Oh, I guess we're never going to find out. Looks like it might be a 5 there. Daly, maybe? I can't see what that number is, but it's the young man closest to us there, lined up with Lucy Trudeau. He buries the biscuit. Thought the ref was going to untuck his jersey and help out the broadcaster, but he didn't. That's all right. You don't mind that. Now we see the importance of having the numbers on the sleeves. If anybody from the organizations are tuning in. Those are for the broadcasters, not for the fans of the family. Here comes Malone now. Malone trying to run all the way up the gauntlet right in on the netminder, and there'll be no further play. Always got to remember the team that scored the goal right after the goal is scored, they are susceptible to letting up a goal very quickly. That's why whenever the New York Islanders score, you'll notice the greatest coach on the planet, Barry Trotz, sends out the Cizikas, Martin, and Clutterbuck line. I'm not calling it the nickname that, I don't know who gave him that nickname. I won't even call it. Worst line nickname in hockey history. Here's Malone now with the puck. Malone letting the shot go at the side of the net. Pouncing on it is the netminder. And there'll be no further play. What a nice shot there by Michael Malone. Won the faceoff and went to go get it. Let the wrist shot go. Tardif did a nice job of fighting it off there. Seahawks trying to win the faceoff again. Great job again by the DJ. Chipped out to center. Here comes Simsbury now with one lady to beat. Cutting to the outside is Chase. Chase with a step. Chase with the dot. Chase letting the shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. That was an absolute laser beam right there off the stick of Chase. Attached to the head of Sharks. Austin Powers would be pleased. Side of the net now. Trying to get it back in front. Lost the handle on it. Sending it back to the blue line from McCabe. McCabe with it there. McCabe looking. McCabe sliding it right there. Back door coming in. Late there, that was Gogan. Maybe it's just Gogan. I think that's what the artist was called. Walking in off the boards now, trying to pull the trigger, still loose in front. Back to the blue line. Nice job there by Rossman to block that shot. As it's sent out to center. Foot race in shoes. Trudeau late to it. There's Malone. Malone trying to kick it to himself. Can't do so. Bouncing puck now. Sent back out to center. Reese on the backhand, swiping it in. That's Tierney now with the puck. Down the left wing. Sent back out to center. Rossman there. Rossman settling it down. Rossman trying to slide it over to Reese. That's why right there, just send it in. Offsides is just a whistle. Carrying the puck, hounded from behind by Reese. Reese sent sliding. Now he's back on his feet. Back to the blue line for McCabe. McCabe with room. McCabe walking in. McCabe thinking about pulling the trigger. Never got the shot off as Reese took it away. Sliding it across there. Nice job by Rossman. Tying up Gogan as he was getting to the cooker. Bouncing puck now. Daly over there. Here's Rossman now. Rossman rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Hounded from behind. Sent flying for her effort. Right back up. Good job by the official letting the boys and girls play out there. I applaud that. Pushing and shoving, ensuing along the boards. Malone kicking it out now. Here comes Tierney. Tierney with Malone. Chase getting on his horse. Carrying the puck in. Nice job there by Nathan Chase to get all the way back and break that one up. Chance here for Simsbury. Carrying the puck in. Walking in all alone. Rolling puck to the backhand forehand. Rossman coming all the way back to break up the play. How about that effort by Caitlin Rossman? She came out of nowhere. Not out of the woods yet. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Carabello getting the flipper on it. What a play there by Caitlin Rossman. She turned the puck over at the blue line. Didn't pout about it. Got on her horse. And broke the play up just in front of the netminder as Daly was getting ready to pull the trigger. A great play by Rossman there. Back the other way now. That's Roberts. Roberts trying to cut to the shooting lane. Swiping at it as Lightowski. Roberts, the legs feed the Wolf as he's pulled down. Lets the shot go. Saved by Tardif. Lightowski following up. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the play. You don't mind that, ladies and gentlemen. It's not foreign to the product. 3 minutes, 3 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. End-to-end action. A real pressure cooker beginning to brew here in Norwich, Connecticut this afternoon. 2-1, Simsbury leading the affair. Face-off won by Simsbury. They send it out to center. Foot race ensues there. Bouncing puck. It looks like it's going to be onside. Now it's offsides. Now it's onside. 2 minutes, 48 seconds remaining. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I had the wrong score on the scoreboard. That is my bad. I want to make sure I got it correct now. Yes, I do. Simsbury's leading 2-1. That is my fault, and I apologize. Face off now just outside the Seahawks zone. I don't know, something told me. I was like, I think I got the scoreboard wrong. I don't even know why it popped into my head. Sometimes you got to trust the old gut. Sent in by Simsbury. Nice job to knock it down there by Gursky. Gursky's had a good game. Sent back in. Now a foot race ensues. Gursky against Dulac. Gursky first on it there. Nice job by Gursky, turning on the forehand right out. That's good defense there. Mutarelli hard along the boards. Roberts first there for the Seahawks. That effort's thwarted by McCabe. McCabe sending it back in. Simsbury getting some fresh legs out there. Back the other way now. Lightowski had a man cutting on the other wing but couldn't get it to him. Now Lightowski keeping the legs turning. Hounding Chase there. Lightowski a little bit banged up behind the play. Covered in snow as he always is as he gets back to his feet, ladies and gentlemen. This young lad every single game. Oh, we're not supposed to have favorites in this industry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'll tell you what. I didn't leave my humanity at home today, so. That young lad every single week looks like a prize fighter coming out for the 15th round, and the ref should have stopped it rounds ago. But he keeps coming. Jackson Lightowski, ladies and gentlemen, making number 29 very, very proud. Along the boards now. Sending it in, giving Chase. That's Chase. Nathan Chase now. Hounded by Banks. Chase sending it hard around. Zinkerman. Sadler blew out a tire. This could be trouble for the Seahawks as Simsbury pouncing on it. One Seahawk back. Carrying it in on a 2-on-1. Sliding the puck over. Great play there by Gursky to block that pass. And the Seahawk cavalry arrives to help out. What a great job there by Evangeline Gursky to break up that pass. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected down there by Zinkerman. Sadler doing battle along the boards. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Simsbury. Simsbury getting it down low on the backhand. Steered aside by Carabillo. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining here in the second stanza. Seahawks trying to get it out to center. Simsbury doing a nice job of keeping it in. Still got it in. Wheeling and dealing now. Walking in with one lady to beat. Cutting to the outside. Great job by Gursky. Forcing him outside. Getting it back in front. Hit a body. That's Daly. Daly got it back out in front. Seaman one-timer. Carabillo got the clavicle on that one. You might call it the collarbone. Kept in at the blue line. Again by Simsbury. This time it was the inboards. I apologize. Banks on it. Banks cleared but not out. Kept in by Chase. Chase has got that shot. That just missed. Oh, someone has knocked over the hornet's nest, and Simsbury is buzzing in there. With just 30 seconds or 20 seconds remaining. Seahawks desperate to get to the intermission. They're hoping the bell can save them here. Simsbury looking to increase the lead, but here come the Seahawks. 12 seconds to go in the stanza. Through the neutral zone, putting the brakes on Sadler. Falling down, letting the shot go. Equipment everywhere. Somebody lost a mitt. Cleared but not out. Sending it down low. It's the Simsbury player. Chase as he goes to recover his mitt. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2, Simsbury 2, the Seahawks 1. We will be right back with the third and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Don't you dare go anywhere, and if you do, bring your device with you. We'll be right back with the third period in just a moment. Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack. I gotta be honest, speaking of intermissions, ladies and gentlemen, I am a little bit disappointed to report to all of you that I have yet to see the new Sopranos movie. Trying to get it in this weekend. Gotta be honest though, I have not heard good reports. My mother watched it the other night. we're talking about an old Italian lady watching The Sopranos, and she was not pleased or impressed. So will shall she. I only look and sound Irish, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually mostly Italian. Bouncing puck now. Seahawks corralled as the third and final stanza is just nicely underway. Of course, we got the Matrix 4 coming out around Christmas. Spider-Man No Way Home, The Eternals. Lots going on here. Swiping at it is Carabello dangerously there. Nice catch, Hayes. Don't ever do it again. Into the corner now. Duloc with it. Duloc back to the blue line. Excuse me, that's Duloc at the blue line. I apologize. I guess that's number 18, I guess, or shooter. Schuchart. Peter Schuchart getting it in front there. See by Carabello. Cleared but not out. Duloc keeping it in. Nick Duloc sending it down low. Simsbury applying this pressure. They've had it all game long. Seahawks have been absolutely fantastic in their own zone today. Not too many breakdowns, and when there has been, well, Carabello's been there to bail him out. Here's DeLean now. DeLean sliding it right through the goal mouth as Cloud was there. We discussed it. You can't give that guy Cloud time. He's got beautiful hands. He really can deflect it out of midair. Here come the Seahawks now, Malone. Malone with one lady to beat. Swiping at it perfectly there, Mutarelli. A great defensive play there by Mary Cecilia Mutarelli. Perfectly timed poke check there. That was not easy at full speed. Getting it in front there. Tierney right through the goal mouth. Malone chasing it. Michael Malone first on it. Michael Malone letting it go in front. Pouncing on it as the netminder there. A bouncing puck. And Tardif will put the play to bed. A minute and a half into the third period, or 13 and a half remaining. We play 15-minute stanzas. If there's a penalty, it's 90 seconds long. If you're just joining us, I want to thank you so much. And remember, the boys and girls playing today, or anybody, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, friends, family, can always go back and watch the games in our archives. Never a viewership fee. And please follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our Facebook page. We appreciate that greatly. Sending it all the way out to center. Lightowski there. Jackson Lightowski sending it in. Bouncing puck along the boards. Zinkerman tying his man up. Nice job by the Seahawks, but they can't get it out. Back the other way now. Here comes Simsbury. Down the left wing. Lightowski hounding him from behind. Keeping his balance, though. Nice job by the Simsbury player there. We don't know who it is. His jersey's really tucked in. That's all right. Hey, he's got a goal here today, and he's playing like that, so if he wants to keep his jersey tucked in, who am I to tell him what to do with it? When you bring your A game like that, you can do whatever you want with your jersey. You know, actions have consequences and rewards. Walking in now off the boards, a little bit of room, sliding it across. Carabello making the save as he sprawled across the goal line. I am not in any way enough of a physicist to understand how that puck did not go in. Albert Einstein himself might not be able to figure it out. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Simsbury, walking in off the blue line, letting the shot go hit a body in front. Carabello getting the right flipper out there, looking like a pinball machine on that one. Cleared but not out. Seahawks desperately trying to get it out. Once again, the bend but don't break defense here of the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Lightowski swiping at it both directions on the ground. Lightowski got run over while he's on the ground that time. Oh, my goodness. Once again, he gets up looking like a prize fighter. Coming out once again, and the doctor nowhere to be seen to stop the fight. Sent all the way down, giving Chase his Chase. Chase with the puck. Chase hard along the boards. I'll tell you, number 8's a good defenseman. Sending it up now. Here's Daly. Daly's got a step. Daly, Zinkerman giving chase. Daly in the corner. Daly with a saucer pass there. Cutting to the net was Cloud. A Pierre Turgeon-esque saucer pass there from Daly. Cleared but not out. Dangerously now. Letting the shot go. Lightowski with the stop. Rebound. Lightowski saves that. They jam out it. They score. Oh, my. Simsbury would not be denied. Got the puck down low. Tyson Gogan buries the biscuit there. A huge goal for Simsbury. They extend the lead 3-1. Apologize. It was Carabello with a couple of stops there. He called him Lightowski. Either way, it doesn't matter. Simsbury would not be denied on that one. The netminder, Carabello, made 3 or 4 or 5 saves. Who could count that high? Simsbury buries the biscuit. A huge goal there. They take a 2-goal lead with 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Here comes Sadler with a move. Sadler's in. Sadler caught from behind. What an effort there by the Simsbury forward to come all the way back. That was number 10 in your scorecard, Nick Duloc. What a play there by Duloc as he got on his horse. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing you can't teach, it's back-checking. Another thing you can't teach is that new core math. Don't do that new core math, boys and girls. It kills your brain cells, son. Kills your brain cells. And definitely don't do the new core social studies. That will crush your soul. Kept in nicely there by Rossman. Rossman trying to get the puck down low. Caitlin Rossman hopped over her stick. Sadler in the neutral zone. Sadler sending it up there to Nicolo. Nicolo swiping at it. 10:43 to go. Running over Caitlin Rossman there. She gets right back up. She's fine. That was Deline. Deline ran into Rossman. Good job by the official, just saying it was just a collision. Part of hockey. And good job by the young man and young lady who just got up and didn't start swiping at one another. It was just part of hockey. They ran into each other. And Rossman sprung right back to her feet. Tough as nails, that young lady. I'll tell you what. Sending it all the way in, but it matters not. The play was offsides. 10-12 to go here. No, excuse me, 10-10 to go here. In the second stanza, you give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Face-off now just outside the Seahawks zone as they trail by 2. Seahawks looking to mount a comeback here. Simsbury certainly has had the advantage territorially here in shots on goal for the most part. Just got another big goal to extend the lead to a 2-goal lead. Here's a chance now for Malone as a couple of Simsbury players crashed into one another, each other. The two of them together crashed. Come on, Brain, I don't like you and you don't like me, but we've got to work together. Malone, like a freight train down the left wing, comes away with it. Malone trying to connect there. Zinkerman sending it back to the blue line, but nobody home there. Giving chase is Gursky. Gursky under duress from Daly. Gursky turning. Gursky on the forehand right up the boards. Kept in nicely by Simsbury, but that was the right play by Gursky. And that's what matters, ladies and gentlemen. Make the right play. Good things will happen, and now it's out of the zone by Malone. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the other team. The kid did a nice job keeping it at the blue line, but Gursky did the right job. Turned on her forehand and whipped it up the boards. And the team got it out to center anyway. Swiping at it there, that is Trudeau. Gursky sending it out. Gursky's had a great game. Sending it all the way down in on the netminder, Tardif. Tardif covers up there. We'll see if he plays it. The ref certainly would like him to play it. He does play it there. Picking it up there is Duloc. Duloc hounded from behind. Duloc turning it over there. Coming over to help out. I believe that's Tierney. I apologize if it's not. Wearing Smith's jersey, but that's all right. You don't mind that. Bouncing puck. Important thing is the young lad is out there and having a good game. Out to center it comes. Here's Simsbury now. Trying to sidestep the defense lady. They do. Walking in. Coming out of nowhere to catch him from behind. Saved by Carabillo. Sprawling out to cover up is Denny Carabillo, and there'll be no further play. What a great play by Lucy Trudeau. She got on her horse and got all the way back. We have seen both of these organizations with multiple examples of absolutely outstanding effort on the back check here today. I'll tell you what, that really brings a smile to the broadcaster's face. Playing the game the way the game was designed to be played. As I sound like an old, grumpy, get off my lawn, which I can't wait to be, man. I've been that way since I was 25, so when I get older, then I'll just have an excuse to be the way that I've always been. 8 minutes, 17 ticks of the clock remaining here. Remaining in the third and final stanza, Simsbury 3, Southeastern Connecticut 1. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. My cameraman, Alex. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. We got 2 U18 games coming up later. Versus, I believe, West Haven and darned if my brain remembers. Trying to get it out to center. Can't do so. Simsbury's done a nice job all day keeping it in the zone, but the Seahawks do battle and get it out to center. Here they come now, chipping it ahead. Lightowski ahead of the pack. Lightowski walking in, pulled down from behind. We'll see if there's a call. Lightowski going back at the young lad. A little bit of pushing and shoving there after the whistle. Another great example there of back checking. This time, Nathan Chase tracked down Lightowski, got just enough of him as he was coming in on the netminder there. 7 minutes, 51 seconds remaining now. The clock starting to become the enemy of the Seahawks and the best friends of Simsbury. It's all about perspective and point of view, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what Obi-Wan was trying to tell Luke. But Yoda had just passed. Sending it all the way out to center. We didn't even know about Baby Yoda yet. Tracking it down. Nice job to get to it first there by Nolan Reese. Sending it up the boards. Back the other way now, Mutarelli. Mutarelli, tape to Daly. Daly, good puck movement there by Simsbury. Sliding it over now. Trying to go for the give and go. Cutting to the cooker there. That was Gogan. Into the corner it goes now. Trying to get the puck out. 7:15 to go. Simsbury sending it all the way back out to center. Excuse me, Seahawks sending it out to center. Simsbury giving chase. Mutarelli restarts everything in her own zone. First pass out of the zone is the most important pass, and that's right on the tape of Daly. Lightowski on the back check. Bouncing puck. Seahawks get it out to center. Settled down there by Simsbury. Simsbury in the neutral zone. Waiting for their teammates to get back on sides. That was Duloc. Circling the wagons now. The Seahawks in their own zone. Trying to get it out. Lightowski ran out of room there. Gogan took it away. Along the boards now. Stepping around Reese at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Oh, big stop there by Carabillo. He was under a lot of duress there as Simsbury had a couple of young players headed to the cooker. Behind the net. Trying to get it in front. Seahawks coming away with it. Kept in nicely by Mutarelli, and she deflected it behind the oncoming rusher there, the forward. Good hands there by Mutarelli. Off the side of the net. 6:20 to go. Reese. Hard along the boards. Cleared but not out. Kept in. Letting the wrist shot go in front. Deflected that. Just missed. First on it there is Daly. Daly trying to get it back in front. Nice job there by Jackson Lightowski coming over to block that shot. Rossman over there helping out. They're digging. They're mucking. They're doing their homework in there. The Seahawks come away with it 2-on-1 if they hurry, as Simsbury might get caught in a player change. Over the blue line, carrying it in, but it matters not. The play was offsides. Oh, the ref missed it. Ooh, that play was offsides by 1.5 miles. And now Caitlin Rossman taking out the official. Rossman will hit anything. It doesn't matter. Sending the puck down low, in on the net. Under Roberts let the shot go. Tardif covers up there. The ref coming over, I guess, to apologize to the coaching staff. He was way behind the play. The coach saying, Mr. Official, it was offsides by about 4 steps. And the ref saying, I was down there. And then the coach says, well, he was supposed to be up here. And the ref says, well, I'm only one guy. How much ice can I cover? And he's like, I don't know, Mr. Official. The guy was offsides. I don't know what to tell you. And that may or may not have been the conversation, ladies and gentlemen. I do speak coach a little bit in official, but not as fluently as I speak goaltender. Sadler winning in to take the draw. Won by Simsbury, cleared and out to center. Zinkerman giving chase. Good job by Zinkerman there to win that puck to Nicolo. Nicolo along the board. I think Zinkerman's had a good game. Taking the puck in now, that's Cloud. Cloud pulled down by Zinkerman, walking in, letting the shot go. Saved by Carabillo. It sits there for a moment. Sadler coming over to clear it out of harm's way. Another big stop there by Denny Carabillo. Oh, my goodness, has he been good here today? And he was fantastic last week. They lost about 10-2. It was a lot to a little. And let me tell you, Denny was stood on his head last weekend, too, just like he's doing here. Here comes Simsbury now. Out the other end, trying to get it out to center. They do. Little bit of room now, looking up, carrying the puck out. That's Duloc. Duloc at the dot, walking into the forehand. Oh, missed on the glove side there. That was the first big breakdown of the day by the Seahawks. I don't know if it was a player change or just got behind the defense. No, that's all right. These things happen. Icing waved off by the officials. The puck died right at the goal line. Says play on. 4:30 to go here. Nice job there by Zinkerman. He doesn't make that play. They're off to the races. Bouncing puck picked up by Simsbury. Trying to sidestep Gursky along the boards. Kept in there. That was Banks. Sent all the way in now. Zinkerman coming over to help out. Sent in on the netminder. He sends it into the corner. Carabillo tracking it down to Nicolo. First on it is Simsbury. Nicolo on the backhand trying to get it out. They do battle behind the net. Simsbury coming away with it, trying to get it in front. That effort is thwarted there. Rossman came in like a wrecking ball. Took out the player and took the puck. That's how you get the job done. Talk about efficiency. Tracking the puck down now. Great play there by Mutarelli. Mutarelli's had a good game. Out to center, there's Zinkerman. Zinkerman, calm, coolly, and collectively. Sending it back in. Seahawks got to play a little bit banged up offsides, but she gets back up. She's fine. Bouncing puck now. We haven't seen Gavin Gray return, so I hope he's okay. Crashed into the net hard early on in the game, so didn't see his parents return either, so we'll just hope Gavin's all right. He's tough. I'm sure he's okay. Along the boards now, 3:20 to go. Simsbury trying to get the puck in front. Bouncing puck thwarted there by Zinkerman and Rossman. Behind the net now, Seahawks. A little bit of trouble there. Good forecheck by Simsbury. Sent hard around, there's Banks. Banks moving it along. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Duloc. Duloc walks off the boards. Lets the wrist shot go. Hit a body in front. Side of the net. Nicolo first on it there. Nicolo back to the blue line. Mutarelli keeping it in there. Mutarelli sending it down low off Rossman. Bouncing around dangerously. The Seahawks just got that out of harm's way. Cleared but not out. Mary Cecilia Mutarello keeping it in. Zinkerman on it first there for the Seahawks. Zinkerman's been out there a while. Bouncing puck now. Swiping at it. That just missed. Chasing it down. First one on it. That's number 16. That's Guggen. Guggen sending it down low. Zinkerman giving chase behind the net. Zinkerman hard around. He's got to be like Cougar out there on fumes. Looking for Maverick to help him land the old plane. Cougar has the ball. Can't wait for Top Gun 2. Swiping at it there. Carabillo getting it out of harm's way. Banks trying to get it up the boards. Simsbury doing a great job of just killing the clock here, keeping it down low. Keeping the Seahawks hemmed in here for a good minute. Straight, I would say. Now they keep it in and getting some fresh legs out. Here's Simsbury now walking in, pulling the trigger. Save by Carabillo. Rebound, they score! Denny made the save, but getting to the cooker and burying the rebound, Colin Daly. A big goal there for Simsbury. They extend the lead to 4-1 with just a minute and 56 seconds to go. They had the puck in the Seahawks zone, which seemed like an eternity. And you got to tip your hat and credit Simsbury for keeping it in at the blue line multiple times. Seahawks did everything they could. They stayed in position. They just ran out of gas, couldn't get the puck out. Carabillo made the save. Daly buries the biscuit for Simsbury. And now the hill very steep to climb here for the Seahawks with under 2 minutes to go. They trail by 3. Don't want to say that it's impossible. As a Patriot fan, ladies and gentlemen, of course, 28-3 always comes to mind. But the hill certainly got a little bit steeper there for the Seahawks. Down the left wing, here comes Simsbury. Cutting into the dot, pulling the trigger. Save by Carabillo. And not only did he make the save, he steered it into the corner because he knew he was under duress. Can't leave the rebound there. That's good goaltending. Right through the goal mouth it goes, right over the stick of McCabe. McCabe the first on it. McCabe hounded there by Reese. You got to like the effort that the Seahawks have brought here today, though, ladies and gentlemen. They might not be on the winning end of this affair, but the effort, the execution, the positioning, the goaltending, really like what I'm seeing from the boys and girls in white, blue, and yellow. And let's not take a thing away from Simsbury. They have been excellent all day long, keeping it in again as Chase. Chase has been phenomenal today. He's had a great game. Carabillo making the save. Can't find it. Still loose. There's the whistle finally. I thought it was under Denny's pad there for a little bit. A little bit late whistle there by the official, but that's all right. You don't mind that. That's the worst feeling in the world. You have the puck. You know you covered it. You think you covered it. No whistle. You can't feel it. You don't want to move around too much. You can easily kick it into your own net. Oh, it's the quagmire of being a goaltender, ladies and gentlemen, but Carabillo is a good one. And I'll tell you, kept in again by Mutarelli. Mutarelli's kept the puck in about 15 times here today, and that was maybe her best, knocking it down out of midair. Now the Seahawks come away to center. Simsbury really doing a nice job keeping him hemmed in all day. That's Roberts keeping the legs going. Roberts getting it down low. Oh, the netminder went to go cover it. Slid under his glove, hit him in the pad there. That's why you always want to have the stick in the pad behind the glove, and the netminder did there. Good job by Tardif. 30 seconds left to go in the affair. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to take anything away from Simsbury. They've been very good here today. But the effort that the Seahawks have given, I'll tell you, you can see the progress. You can see the improvement. You can see the positioning. You can see everything. It's coming. Just takes time, baby. Just takes time, as the great Tony said. Well, Rocky was training out in L.A. with Apollo Creed. Behind the net now, Lightowski trying to get it back in front on the backhand. Can't do so. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in today. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game. Remember that boys and girls can go back and watch. And remember, please, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please subscribe, if it's on your heart, to our Patreon page. It's just a cup of coffee a month. Helps us continue to do what we're doing. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. This one comes to a close as the Simsbury organization get around their goaltender. And deservedly so. Well, for my cameraman, Ryan, I have been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Your final here today, Simsbury 4, the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 1. Thank you so much, and we'll be back this evening with 2U18 games. Have a great rest of your Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you all again soon.